Hello everyone, welcome to Self-Love Self-Care System with Ham, the channel where we do full moon and new moon reports, angel messages and readings, tarot readings. Now I'm starting something new. Today is the 23rd of October 2023 and I'm going to be doing daily readings every day of the week, only weekdays, not in the weekends, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, that you can tune in to the energies of the day and you can get these readings and they're going to be uploaded and premiered for 8 a.m. every day, and that's 8 a.m. UK time, so that's not your time. You can still watch them. You can watch them for the day at hand for you. You can just watch them on the 23rd at the time that's right for you. Okay, so I'm going to be doing my readings from this deck, which is the Rider Waite Tarot Deck, and you'll get 3 cards for the day, and we're going to be looking at the energy of the day, anything you need, if there's any problems, and any solutions that you need. So let's get our first card for the 23rd of October 2023. Let's find out what the energy of the day is going to be like. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them like this. So you'll see me shuffling the cards, you'll see me get the card. If you would prefer, I know a lot of people do them a different way, and they would normally show you the cards and you won't see them, but I thought we'd do them this way first and we'll see how we go, okay? And then if you want it a different way, I've just thrown that one on the floor, so you are going to have to bear with me because I'm going to have to pause it so I can get that card. Sorry. Do you know what? Let's just get a different card. Let's get a different card. So I'll ask them to give me a similar card. Oh, so now they've given me 2. I can see this isn't going to work too well. I'm just going to take them. Let's just take them. Let's just take them. The 23rd of October, let's have 4 cards. There is one on the floor though. I just don't want to lean down to get it. So I'm not going to be able to get it. So we're not going to have that one. And you know, I feel that if it's fallen on the floor, it's fallen on the floor for the reason. Because they know, the angels know I will not lean down and get cards if it was on the floor. Okay, so our first card, which is the energy of the day, we've got the High Priestess. Now, I think it's really interesting. So it's 23rd of October. For some of us, not everyone, but for some of us, we're about to move into clocks going back, so that colder energy is going to come. But the energy of the High Priestess asks us to step into that kind of almost level of that, the mantle of the seer, the sage, the wisdom keeper, the person that has that knowledge. So the energy of today is tapped into that knowledge. Now, when I look at this card, I do see the black and the white there, right? I'm being told by the angels that this is to bring in the yin and yang energy. Balance out yourself today, okay? Make sure you're balanced, feel balanced, connected. Allow yourself to be in that energy. Take on this mantle of the priestess. It could be the, also linked kind of to the Emperor card as well, depending on how you want to feel about it. But it's very much about you being your sagely, strong self. Not being pushed by anything. Not being kind of directed by anything. What I'm seeing actually is, as I say that to you, is be aware that someone might try and push your buttons a little bit. Be careful not to be triggered. This is what the balance is about, okay? Funnily enough, I'm seeing the B as the balance and the J as the justice, okay? So be just and fair, okay, in today. That is the energy surrounding the day. It's about you being in your strength, not allowing anyone to push you off center. Now, it's very, very interesting because the next card we've got, which is the problem, is that you're pretending that you can't see. See, the Two of Swords is a funny card, right? Because you've got your hands across like this and you've got a blindfold on. But you could take your hands down and you could then take the blindfold off. But instead you're choosing not to see something. Be aware that the problem today will come from maybe you not being your high mind and stepping into not seeing what's going on around you. Pay attention. Be aware, okay? Be aware of what's going on. And remember that if you feel constricted, restricted, and get triggered, that you can release it because you're the only one holding yourself in that perception. That's what that's telling me, okay? That perception, yeah? So the solution's so interesting. You're going to love this. Because did I tell you what the card was that fell on the floor? I think I said it was the Queen of Wands, right? And the angels know I won't pick up a card if it falls on the floor. Look what they've given me. the Queen of Cups as well. So for today, the way to get through this, okay, and to manage this where you're not seeing something properly, is to look at something from the Hanged Man is asking you to look at something from a different perspective. Maybe you're at work today, or maybe you're doing something with the kids, or maybe you're doing something that's taking a lot out of you, but you'll keep on looking at it in the old way that you're always looking at it. This is asking you to turn the problem on its head. Look for a solution by looking at it a different way, okay? Because there is only one way. We all do this, okay? We spend a lot of our time looking at things the same way. We keep looking at them the same way, and then we keep asking the same questions. And we wonder why we can't get the solution. The solution isn't coming because we're so busy looking at it the way we always look at it, upright. But sometimes when you turn something upside down, what happens? It looks really differently. Imagine that thing. Let me just explain it to you. Imagine that thing, right? You know when you lay on the grass and you're looking up at the stars and the clouds and how different they look to when you're just walking and you're looking at them. This is what this is asking you to do today. Today, 23rd of October, 2023, it's asking you to completely and utterly take in the other perspective, the other way of looking at it, the other way of understanding it, right? It's saying to you, you are not going to be able to know it if you still keep looking at it the old way, because I can see it. I can almost see it. You've got lost in this feeling that you are trapped and you're blindfolded and you can't see the truth. You're not even bound to that chair, are you? But you're feeling that you're bound in a kind of bondage state where you're not. You need to step into the energy of the sage, but you're almost saying to yourself, I can't do that. Well, you can. But the only way to step into that sage energy is to have the perspective. So, if someone's, like I said, I do see this as possibly being a trigger for some of you, not necessarily, but it could just be that something just isn't quite the way you thought it was. You're being asked to be your strong self, to see it and see it how it's meant to be. Now, by getting the Queen of Cups, now I'm going to ignore the cups because I think what they were trying to tell me to say to you was that, not ignore the cups, but, what they're trying to say to me to tell you is to step into the regal, your highest energy, the adult energy of yourself. Be the strong you. Do not kind of allow yourself in this energy of the 23rd to step into dropping into the energy of your childlike self. Because often when we get triggered, we go to the place where we felt that emotion before. So sometimes we're a teenager or 7 or 8, or we're always young. We're always in the lower chakras. The oldest you're going to be is in your mid-20s, not even mid-20s, your early 20s. That's just going to not help you in any way, okay? Because it's going to be a struggle for you to create the understanding that you need if you're in that energy. So it's asking you, twice you're being asked, step into the higher energy, the higher octave of you, the stronger aspect of you, the one that can't be knocked, the person that's boundaried, a person that's strong enough to see when they're not looking at something because they're pretending they can't see, and is also looking at something constantly from the same perspective. So that is your 23rd of October reading. I hope it's helped you. I hope it gives some of you some clarity for the day. Do stay aware. Do stay in your high level energy, okay? Look at it from another point of view if you need to, and remove any shackles that are being held within, okay? And sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day. Happy 23rd of October. Lots of love. Namaste, everyone. Take care of yourself. Mwah, big kisses. And I will be back with the day tarot tomorrow. Bye.